Hello, Fabulous Aries. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of September 2016, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What a powerful sky it is, and part of the reason it is so powerful is because eclipses. It is eclipse season. Starting off right at the top of the month, we have an eclipse taking place, and this is happening in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your workplace, and it has to do with how well you are caring for you. So where it comes to the workplace, when we have a solar eclipse, a new moon eclipse take place, there are very quick changes that are promised right about now, and a lot of these changes are going to have to do with very possibly a new person coming in, new management, new supervisors, a new way of doing things. And because of how Saturn is speaking to this eclipse, it does suggest that a part of you might be unsure how you feel about it, if this is change that you like. It may be that it takes a little bit of an adjustment as well. Now, very close to this eclipse, we are going to have Mercury standing still and begin to go retro in the same part of the sky. And what that suggests is, whatever it is that seems to be changing right about now, that sense of change and flux and needing to especially find your flow, right? Move beyond the ebb, move beyond the learning cycle and find your flow. That is still to come. So make sure you're giving yourself patience and time, especially for you. If there's any new skill you need to learn, new people you need to get along with, new protocols, new ways of doing things that may show up, and in some cases may show up very much by surprise as well. It also does look like, in all honesty, it's very possible that more responsibilities may be given to you. It's also possible that immediate financial reward might not necessarily be there, that you may have to wait a little bit before that financial reward or the financial part of it sets into place. And ultimately, this really is about understanding that any energy you put out there can be returned to you, even if it doesn't seem that that connection is being made very immediately right away. So that's where we have some of this energy playing out now with this particular eclipse. Ultimately, what I do really like is that this helps you to get a sense of your own place within the workplace, and it helps you understand if you like where you are. If you are self-employed, this can be new clients showing up. They may have some requests that might feel like you're not sure if it's within your skill set or not. And ultimately, it's up to you to decide if you want to take these new people on as clients or not. Now, also health related, as I said, this ultimately comes down to taking the very best of care of you. It is possible that you become aware of some way in which you've been caring for yourself that is less than ideal. And this particular eclipse is going to help you to identify that and help you to move forward, to take an honest stock and know that you are worthy of taking the best of care of yourself and finding some adjustments along the way. It's also possible with this energy, I do have to say, if you're a person who already is in a sort of care management plan, if you're taking medications, this can be where some recalibration or some refinements need to take place. The need for them can show up right about now. That's only going to speak to a very small percentage of you out there. As we move further into the month, we have another eclipse taking place. Now, this eclipse is happening in a very quiet part of your sky, a very quiet part of your sky, the sign just before yours. And what that suggests is stirrings happening in the soul, stirrings happening under the surface. And what this does tell me is, on the one hand, I do think that you very likely are going to find a sense of very active dreams, lots going on under the surface there. So do pay attention. I think you may wake up and surprise yourself at the realizations you have in the dream space, the wisdom that comes forward in the dream space. But also, as I look at this, it does look like there might be a part of you that feels like you want change and you're not really sure how to move forward with it. And there might even be a part of you that's a little bit impatient as I look at how Mars is speaking with this particular eclipse. Also with this though, the good thing is that there can be, normally when we have important activity taking place in the sign just before yours, this can be people working on your behalf without your knowing. But as I look at the position of Mars, I just want you to be a little mindful, because this could be you feeling suspicious if that is the case, or if people are not working, on your behalf behind you. That might be a little bit in the ether, okay? So you may be feeling some of that. If that is the case, really, my advice would be to do your best and surrender the rest. You can't control what other people are doing, but you can control how well you do what matters to you. So that's where it is that you want to focus your energy, because that is also where the power is. And also, this part of the sky can have to do with endings. So be mindful of that as well. Ultimately, it is going to be your own soul, your own spirit that is letting you know what it is that has served its purpose, where it is that now you're ready to evolve beyond, that you're ready to move beyond. And this is a very important time. Coming up next month, we are going to have a full moon take place in your sign, and that is going to put the focus very much on you. It is going to allow you to bring forward and bring to fruition matters very near and dear to your heart. This is an important part of the step. This gets the ground ready. This helps you to become aware of where it is that you are ready for change. And knowing that you're ready is the surest way to ensure that change is coming up right around the corner.